Hi, everyone. So this is Kevin. Today, I'd like to explain you um, scheduling a talent job using Crontab, that is in Linux environment. So first of all, we have a job that's already developed in Talend Studio. Here, as you see, equity underscore TC is the job name. So what we are going to do first is we have to export this job. I have already did that. So it's the export of the job is available on the desktop. As you can see, this is the export of the job. So first, we'll first look at what all we'll get when we export a Talend job. So here we'll get two folders in export. First one is equity TC, another one is LID folder. In equity TC, in a folder with the job name, we'll find all the files that are related to our job. And the other folder, the LID folder, will be having all the supporting files. All the jar files. So let's have a look at the first folder, equity TC. So this is a jar file that will be created, which is the main part for our execution of the job. And we also will get a batch file. So as everybody knows that a batch file is an executable file, which we can run it on Windows environment. Also, we will get a shell script file, using which we can run the job in the Linux environment. Let's say if we want to run a job from the export, what we can do is we can directly extract the folder from the export, the job export, and we can directly go to the equity underscore TC folder, and we can run this one. So whenever we run this shell script file, it will automatically, on the back end, it will run the job. So let's say we don't want to execute the job right away, but if you want to schedule it to be executed at some point later. So for that, what we can do is there is a built-in scheduler, Crontab, for Linux environment. So we can make use of that. If you see, we have already scheduled the job. So if we want to see the list of Crontab schedules that are already scheduled, we can use the command Crontab with the switch L. So it will display if there are any entries in the Crontab. So we already have one, which will be executed. And the first part, this all is the time related to time. We are mentioning when the job has to be executed. Here, 55 means minutes, and 7 is hours. And the next one is day of the month, and a day month of the year, and a day of the week. So in this way, here asterisk means it will be executed on every day at 7 a.m. 55 minutes. And the next step would be the command which need to be executed at the time specified. Because we are running a shell script file, we are giving sh followed by the location and followed by the file name, the shell script file name. And let's say we have some parameters that need to be provided to the jobs. So we need to give the context. If we have different contexts, we have to mention in which context we have to run the job. As here I'm using a default context, so I'm giving the default as a context, and followed by the parameter name. So this is how we put an entry in the Crontab. This is what I already scheduled. So if you want to give a new entry in the Crontab, what we can do is we can give Crontab -e. So here, this is what our first entry. If you want to append, we can go into the insert mode and provide all the details as like before. The first part of it will be the time, and followed by the command that you want to be executed, and the context parameter if you are providing any to the job. That would actually schedule a talent job. But we have to make sure that this folder exists. Unless we have this folder, the job will not be scheduled properly. That will throw errors because it could not find the specified SH5 in the specified location. So that part we have to be make clear before we schedule anything. So thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.